Hello.
Hello.
Oh, my goodness. That is loud in my headphones.
Not for me.
Is it louder?
Now it's good. Yeah, it's nice now.
Good.
Hi, welcome to Bull Chat.
Yeah, welcome. Thank you for coming to another episode of Bull Chat. It's so exciting. We're so happy to have you here. It's so cool to spend time with my really good friend.
Today must be a Wednesday.
Yeah, which means that it's...
Bull chat, the bull chat, the bull chat, the bull chat, the bull chat, everything together in one big bowl.
I love that.
That one's not bad.
Also, I love that you went, ugh, when I played it.
We need a new one, though.
It wasn't that bad, but meanwhile, the minute I played it, ugh.
It's Wednesday, July 20th. Ugh. Welcome to Bull Chat, the sister podcast to Serial Killers. Mm-hmm. That's the podcast where we eat cereal, and this is not.
But you probably already knew that.
It's the same thing. It's on the same thing, though.
You probably already knew that, fellow listeners, so we thank you for being here.
If you came here for cereal, come back Monday.
Okay, and again, I'm sure our listeners know that. Thank you, guys.
There might be a new one or two. Don't you think? Don't you think that every week we have new listeners? There's got to be at least one, right?
I would hope.
I think.
But again, it's clearly marked on the page that it's Bull Chat, so...
But all right, I'm not going to get into it because I love you and I'm not going to argue with you.
Every time you brought this up to someone, they always say that you're wrong.
Totes cool, Andy. That's right, I just said it. It's fine.
What?
Totes cool.
Why would you say that?
Totally cool. It's fine.
Cool.
Right?
Can I have a straw?
A paper straw?
Yeah, I
sure.
hate it. Were you upset by that?
Yeah, it's going to disintegrate momentarily. You know, so I just went and picked up these iced teas for us because I had to feed the meter.
$67 later?
No, it wasn't the $67. It was just, I walked in, I said, 2 iced teas, please. And the girl, she almost snorted at me as if, I don't even know what she would say, but I walked up and her face was like.
Was it the girl with glasses?
Yes.
Kind of tall?
Yes.
She's new.
Oh, she didn't care that I ordered anything.
She is, so... Only because I go there every day. The really nice shorter woman who has Kiki's Delivery. You don't know it, but it's an anime Kiki's Delivery service.
Okay.
I love it. We've bonded over it before with her. But she was training her, and she was like, all right, so it's time for one of you to go on break. Are one of you ready to go on break? And the girl's like, I guess I'll go. And it's like, you're in front of all these people, and you're going to sound like that?
That's the thing. And of course, after I ordered and paid, she flipped the screen over and it said tip. And I'm like, you know
they
what?
Don't flip the screen. You have it in front of you.
Oh, that's right. Okay, so then I tapped the screen and it said tip. And I was like, normally I'd give $1 or $2 or whatever. And I did. I gave $1 just because it was there. And I feel like hitting no tip sets off an alarm in the back and they pee in your stuff. So I always give something.
Okay.
But I felt like I didn't want to, but then again, I was giving it to the shorter girl. It's so hot in here.
It's actually not, but okay.
So I was giving it to the girl in the back. I hope they don't split their tips because it wasn't for her. It was for her.
Yeah. That whole staff is really nice, except that new one. She's not very nice.
Yeah, she needs to be trained better.
Yeah.
So, anyway.
But it must be hard to work in customer service like that these days. I feel like especially now, it's hard.
Oh, of course. And it's hard to get people, so they'll take whatever they can.
Yeah.
Miserable or not.
Ugh, so many people yelling at you, who has intolerances, who's coming up to you being like, I asked for oat milk and this is almond, which would be bad if you're allergic to nuts. But you get the point.
Yeah. And then as I walked back into the building, there was a sign that said, all actions on elevator and in lobby are captured on closed circuit TV.
Let me tell you something.
But that's old.
Yeah.
Closed circuit TV is like what banks had in the 70s with that giant box camera that would rotate back and forth. They called that closed circuit television. Now it's just you're monitored by video surveillance. That's really all it is. The last time I heard the term closed circuit television is during WrestleMania, the very first one when you couldn't watch it on TV and it was only available on closed circuit television. And I didn't even know what that was.
Jeez.
You had to go to like arenas or something and watch it on a closed circuit. It wasn't even pay-per-view. That was pre-pay-per-view.
Oh, wow.
It was a year before pay-per-view because I think the next year it was on pay-per-view. But yeah, closed circuit TV. Interesting. That means it's not an open circuit. It's closed for only people that are, whatever.
Shocked.
Exactly.
Color me shocked. Let me tell you something. I've done the pee dance in that elevator many a time.
Why? We only go up 3 floors.
No, but sometimes if I go up to 4, sometimes I'm like, hoo, 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 hoo.
And do you think they're actually watching?
No.
There are times where I'll be picking my nose and I'll be like, oh! and I'll see the camera right there.
You'll make sure to look at it.
But do you think that they only look at it if something goes wrong and they go back and look at footage? Or do you think the guy at the front desk is like, yeah, I'm going to watch him in the elevator?
I mean, I'm sure he probably has his favorites. If I worked at a desk and I knew that, like, oh man, this one doesn't know I'm watching, but he like starts dancing in the elevator or something like that.
I think there are very few people that actually realize that they're being watched constantly. Like when you get into an elevator, you don't think that there's a camera on, so that's where you do your private stuff.
Yeah.
I don't mean like that stuff. I mean like picking nose and picking your ear and stuff like that. And, you're out in the street walking around. There's cameras everywhere.
Yeah.
And you don't know.
Yeah.
Until you do something wrong.
Do you ever think about, like, that's the last time someone would have seen you on video?
And then I died?
Like, if it was a Frontline or
Dateline?
Yeah, Dateline special.
And they found the corner
Scott
like Times
B.
Square of me walking into the T-Mobile store, and that's the last time I was seen.
Walking. Do you see that girl? Well, it's not funny, and I'm not laughing either, but I just had to preface it. The girl who walked out of her house with the Ring camera?
No.
Yeah.
What'd you do, fall?
It was a mom, and she just, like, left her. The last thing they have on her is leaving the house on the Ring camera, and they have no idea where she went.
Huh.
She left without her phone because she said she was in a rush. That, to me, I know this is not a true crime podcast, but I'm finding it a little suspicious is all I'm going to say.
That's a 48 hours mystery.
It is.
If I've ever heard one.
Because she just left, and she's vanished, and nobody knows where she is now.
I think it's very rare that people go anywhere without their phone.
And she lost her Apple Watch. She didn't bring her Apple Watch because she was late to work.
Well, she probably didn't want to be tracked. That's why she left everything behind.
This is what I said.
Huh. We could be detectives.
Yeah, I don't know if I'd be good at that.
No.
My super sleuthing might be a little poor.
I could see you like sitting in an old Dodge Diplomat with a big hat and sunglasses and a big long cigarette and cups of coffee and newspapers on the dashboard.
I got my disguise.
You're and the big long camera lens. What are you doing? Oh, perfect. You're a private dick. You'll have to watch the YouTube to see Andy in disguise. Yep. But yeah, every once in a while you have to peek over your glasses every once in a while. Mm-hmm. With the binoculars.
Yep.
Anyway.
Let me tell you something.
Let me tell you something.
That one freaks me out a little bit, that they went missing.
There's so much stuff like that happens that you don't hear about.
And I always watch them before I go to bed, and that's not good.
No, don't do that. Just watch the news, because it's always good. It's great to fall asleep to the news.
I guess you're right.
Shark bites and murders and all.
Coming up at 11. What your kids don't know is in their school meet.
That's too late for me. I watch the 9 o'clock news. There are very few markets that have 9 o'clock news.
True.
And we do. It's on kind of a local-ish station that most people can't get. Even though it's CBS affiliate, it's not the CBS affiliate. But they still do the CBS local news at 9 o'clock. And then they rerun it at 9:30, which is kind of weird.
Yeah.
But I like that because I fall asleep to the 9 o'clock. 10 o'clock is just too late. I can't stay up till 10. It's too much. At 11, forget about it. Unless it's a Friday night, maybe.
Yeah. Maybe?
Well, I work Saturday mornings.
Yeah, it's true.
But sometimes I stay up late on a Friday because I can wake up an extra hour later on Saturday because I work from home on Saturday. Shh, don't tell anyone.
Ooh.
I don't know if I'm supposed to be doing
You just
that.
exposed it.
Whatever.
Yeah. I will say, are you more of a morning person or a night person?
Well, I mean, I get up at 3:50 whatever in the morning.
So I guess you're more of a morning.
I don't know if I'll ever actually be a morning person. I mean, yeah, I get up and yeah, I don't go like, ugh, I've never hit my snooze ever. My alarm goes off or I get up before it. I get up and I get ready and I leave.
Yeah.
So I'm not like just 5 more minutes. I've never been like that. So I just get up. So I guess I'm a morning person. Yeah. And I
think I'm more of a morning person. I mean, I wake up at 4:50. That's my first alarm.
You got an hour on me.
I set a second alarm for 5.
Oh,
it's going to be 4:30 when we move.
Oof.
I am not looking forward to this.
It's further for everybody. It sucks.
Do you want to play this crazy game?
No.
It's called Absurd Trolley Problems. I ask you, and it tells you things.
I don't understand. Oh, hey, Nate.
Oh, hi, Nate.
I didn't know you were in here recording.
That's not a hallway,
I know. We've made it once. Sorry, El Cereal Brothers.
Have a great day. Love you.
Bye.
I love you.
Bye. Take care.
Okay, this says...
That door needs oil.
I know it
Can we get
does.
some WD-40 in this bitch?
I wish.
Okay.
Oh, no. A trolley is heading towards 5 people. You can pull a lever to divert it to the other track, killing one person instead. What would you do?
Depends on who the 5 people are.
You have to pick one. Pull the lever or do nothing.
Well,
Is it going to kill the one person or kill 5 people?
I'll pull the lever, of course. Who are the 5 people, though?
78% of people agree with you.
Well, I mean, that's the nice thing to do, isn't it?
Oh, it's pulling towards 5 people. The other track has 4 people. Do you pull the lever and make it kill 4 or kill 5?
Still 4. Kill always less. And if you
67% of people agree with you.
But
on
if you
that.
pull the lever, there's a chance. If you pull the lever really quick while the train's moving, there's a chance that it'll go off the tracks and won't kill anybody.
This is gonna go well.
What?
Oh no, a trolley is heading towards 5 people. You can pull the lever to divert it to the other track, but then your life savings are destroyed.
Well, I don't have any of those, so I'll pull the lever.
All right, your life savings are destroyed.
That's fine.
Only 70% of people agree with you.
Okay.
Ooh, a trolley is heading
hold
toward.
on. You're a real asshole if you would kill 5 people just to
For your life
to
savings?
keep your money.
Yeah, like how much could you really have?
It depends on how old you are
that's
and what
true,
your job is
True.
and what your expenses are.
Elon Musk would definitely not pull the lever.
Might not.
A trolley's heading towards 5 people. You could pull it to divert it to the other track, sacrificing yourself instead.
Ooh. That's a tough one.
It is a tough one.
That is a tough one.
It's a very tough one.
I would not pull the lever. It's
So
not my
do nothing.
I would.
So you kill them. 60% of people agree with you.
Wait, do they have kids and families?
You don't know. Oh, this one's easy.
Okay.
You pull it to divert to the other track, but then the original copy of the Mona Lisa is destroyed. So 5 people die or the Mona Lisa.
Screw the Mona Lisa.
Yeah,
Stupid.
that's what I said. Ooh, I pressed do nothing by accident.
Oh, come on now.
Well, it doesn't really affect anything. It's just games. Oh, no, a trolley's heading towards a rich man. The rich man offers you $500,000 to pull the lever, which would divert the trolley and kill someone else.
Okay, I'll do that.
You would?
Well, it's one person either way, so what's the difference?
That
Right?
is good thinking.
Right? And now I got money.
38% of people agree with you.
Yeah.
Wow. I would expect more.
But yeah, well, think hard about that. You're going to kill one person no matter what.
Yeah.
So, but
Get
maybe,
money out of
but
it.
maybe the other person's not a jerk.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Maybe.
You never know.
A trolley's heading towards 5 lobsters. You could pull it or it runs over a cat instead. Save the lobsters or kill the cat.
Well, someone's going to eat the lobsters anyway. So
That's my thought,
screw the
too.
lobsters. The cat has many. Oh, but then again, the cat has like 8 more lives.
Yeah, that's not real.
Oh, it's just a cat food.
Yeah, if a cat gets run over by a trolley, the cat's dead.
I kill the lobsters, and then we could eat them anyway, and they'll be cooked already.
So good.
Perfect.
Trolley lobsters. Ooh, this one's really hard.
Okay.
It's heading towards 5 people who are sleeping and won't feel pain.
Right.
You can pull it to divert it to the other track, running over someone who's wide awake instead.
Still have to divert it. Kill the one person. There's still 5 lives.
But they are sleeping and they won't feel pain. Versus the one person who's going to be screaming
It
the
doesn't
whole time.
matter. It's still 5 families that are going to be missing their
So you're pulling it.
pulling it.
66% of people agree
Yeah,
with
well, you have to think it's logical.
you. Ooh. Oh, this one's hard. It's heading towards 5 people who tied themselves to the track. You can pull it to divert it to the other track, getting rid of one person who accidentally tripped.
I that's difficult, but you know
Right?
what? They tied themselves there, so they're looking for the trolley to come. So I just let it go.
Do nothing.
Do
Okay.
nothing. How many percent?
88% of people.
Okay. Because yeah, you have to think. These are thinking questions.
Oh, no.
What?
This one, a trolley is heading towards 5 people. The lever just speeds up the trolley, which might make it less painful. Do you do 5 or 1? 1.
What?
It goes faster,
Faster to kill the 5? Or regular speed to kill the
which
1?
makes it less painful.
Or
Yeah.
no, still gonna
1.
I'm still gonna kill the 1.
Right?
Yes, it doesn't matter how fast it's going. It
That's-
hurt.
oh!
What'd you do?
I pressed the wrong one.
Oh, come on, Andy.
But it doesn't matter.
It might. Wait, are we going to do this the whole show?
No.
Can we stop now?
One. I'm trying to see if there's a funnier one.
None of these are funny. You're killing people.
A trolley is heading towards your best friend.
Yeah.
You can. It's me.
Okay.
I'm on the track.
Okay.
You can pull the lever to divert it to the other track, killing 5 strangers instead.
Wow.
So what are you going to do, Scott?
I am loyal to you, so I guess I'd kill the 5 people.
You're pulling the lever?
Yeah. Could I have another friend in that group, though?
No.
Are you
It's
sure?
Strangers. It says
Oh,
strangers.
strangers?
62% of people agreed with you.
Will I never know who they are or who their families are?
Yeah, they're not going to come to you and be like, "That's the lever trolley guy.
All right, then
Look what he did."
I'll keep you and let them go.
Hmm.
Love you, Andy.
Thank you.
All right, are we done?
Yeah. Oh, this person forgot their glasses.
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
When's the last time that your parents asked you to do something technological that is so simple to you that you were like, "Are you kidding me?"
Yeah, I could tell you that really easy.
It happens frequently, doesn't it?
Very frequently. It's always funny when my mom asks too. She wanted, what was it? She doesn't like the new Firefox window.
Okay.
She doesn't realize that the browser updated.
Okay.
So she's convinced it looked another way, which she's correct. But you cannot go back to get it to be that way. So I'm trying to teach her this is the new way the window works.
Got it.
So
yeah, I mean,
it's just a lot of.
I can understand how somebody. You know what? It does. Get,
and a USB flash drive. That was the other one.
Oh, my dad asked me for one of those yesterday. I have to go pick him up one. He's like, "Wait, you can delete things that are on it?" I'm like, "Yes." And then he was on his desktop on his PC, and he said, "I have all these things on my desktop. Can I put them in a folder somehow? How do I make?" I said, "I can make you a folder. Oh. You can make a folder and a new folder." Yes. So I just new folder real quick, titled it, and just dragged them all in. He's like, wait, whoa. But see, that's the thing. And that's why, children get frustrated with their parents and they just do it. Mm-hmm. They don't show them how to do it. And that's a problem because then they're going to continuously have to ask you for stuff if you don't show them how to do things. So I said, okay, right click, drag, and drop.
Yeah.
Or was it left click? I forget.
It's right click.
Whatever the hell it was. And so I showed him, and then I went in the pool, and 30 seconds later he came out, wait a minute, can you show me that again? I deleted something by mistake, and I don't know where I put it. So I had to go back in and show him again. And then my mom, the phone on the iPhone, the icon to make phone calls, disappeared. So she's like, I can't make phone calls.
It went someplace by accident.
Yeah, so I had to go back there and put that. It's things that are really simple to us that are like world-ending to people over 60.
Yeah, and I try to be as patient as I can.
Me too, but I can't.
Well, I am because, like you always say, one day I'm going to be in that position.
You're right.
So I'm only going to hope that someone shows that patience with me.
You're right.
Plus, you really don't, when it comes to teaching, I think I'm a very patient person. Mm-hmm. I don't mind explaining it to you. I just need to know that you're engaged and listening.
Paying attention.
If I find that you're not paying attention, or if I'm trying to explain something to you and you're on your phone, I will get very, very annoyed.
It's just very hard for our elders to follow along because these are devices that they did not grow up with. Mm-hmm. This was all thrust upon them relatively quickly.
Insane.
I mean, even for, me,
yes,
you call me whatever, I'm a boomer, but I'm not.
No.
I mean, I didn't have phones when I was growing up until I was probably late middle school.
Exactly.
And those were not these kind of phones.
Yeah.
Those were just make a phone call, good luck.
Yes.
And beepers, and that was it. But so, I mean, this stuff came up pretty fast and hard for me too. And
I was watching Thelma and Louise yesterday.
Okay.
And that movie, the whole movie is them calling on payphones to landlines.
Yes, making stops.
And that's in the 90s.
Right.
So this is, you think nowadays they'd be on their phones the whole time. They'd be tracked for their entire runaway trip.
That's right. Unless they used burner phones?
I guess.
Or can you track those too?
They can ping cell towers.
Got it. And you just buy those at 7-Eleven like that. Mm-hmm. So you could just go into a store and just buy a cell phone.
Yes.
Use it for a little bit and throw it away.
Yep. That's the concept of a burner phone.
That's so strange.
Yeah, the track phones.
Okay.
Yeah, and they come in the hard shell plastic that you need scissors to open.
Oh, so you don't steal them?
Well, yeah. They're sealed up tight. Mm. That's even in the Target they have those too.
Okay. I just burped.
Oof.
Hey, can we take a break real quick?
Oh, sure.
Thanks. I gotta cough this out.
Okay, hold please.
Okay, hurry.
Ready, and
we'll be back right after this.
See, I muted it.
And we're back. I never saw that before.
Yeah.
You put the red buttons on.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, isn't it?
It is very cool.
Yeah, if I get annoyed with you, I could just, hey,
no, don't mute
when
my
you
mic.
went to, where do you think a great state is that maybe you would want to live in one day?
Oh, well, I really enjoy farm food, and that's it.
There you go.
You cut that whole thing out?
Yep.
That's so messed up. Hey, can we talk about real quick? When's the last time you did a thon?
Oh, I was actually bikes.
Walkathon, bikeathon.
I do everyone. I do it. I'm a person who runs on Thanksgiving. I know
you do the turkey trot.
I know people hate people like that. I've always seen memes where it's like, make sure you never are friends with someone who wakes up early and runs on Thanksgiving.
Well, you're a loner, a rebel.
I like it.
What movie?
The Outsiders.
No, no.
What is it?
Pony Boy.
What is it?
Pee-wee's Big Adventure.
Oh.
I'm a loner.
A
rebel.
Ha!
Yep, that's when his bike got stolen.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's not the Big Top Adventure.
No. That was the
that
crappy
was scary.
He was Paul Rubens was just on Celebrity Family Feud. Huh. It was really weird.
Yeah.
And Drew Carey was on his team. It was a really strange combination.
Yeah, that is very odd.
Yeah. Huh. But anyway, so back to a-thons.
Yeah.
So I mean, when I was younger, I would do walk-a-thons and
Fun.
You know, I don't know if I ever what. Oh, are you going home with Skiri? Yeah. No, he's not going to go home with you. Sorry. Bye, guys. Take care. Oh, his calves are so big.
Yeah, I wonder. So feel my calf.
Well, that's muscle,
Right?
I think his is M&M's. Peanut.
Yeah. I have to say, they hurt if you.
Those are tight.
I know.
Wow, dude, you can beat someone up with them.
With my calves.
I think seriously. Mine get tight when I do a-thons. Yeah. So, I'm a big bike rider.
Yeah.
I love riding my bike. I'll take my bike out, I'll ride to the beach, I'll go 20 miles.
I love to ride my
10 miles each way.
bicycle. I love to ride my bike.
So I'm doing the Empire State ride this Saturday.
Cool.
And you know who's doing it with me?
Nate.
No, well, I'm trying to get Nate to do it. If he can come down from Westchester.
I was really hoping I could have done this with you.
I know. I was trying to get you to do it, but you're like, I'm sorry, I'm going to be in the beach house with Tommy and Gina.
Yep.
So,
I could have done this bowl chat from there.
Yeah, but it's more fun.
I'm bringing all my equipment.
It's more fun together, and it's always a mess. You got drunk people screaming in the back. And
you have drunk people
This one's
screaming.
passed out on the couch, and this one's got smoking weed on the...
It wasn't
hey,
like
man.
that at all.
Oh, speaking of smoking weed, I brought you something.
Okay, so you should finish your...
No, I'm all over the place.
Okay.
Let me give you this first, but remind me, bicycle.
Bicycle. Yeah. Bicycle.
So,
bike, bicycle.
So I ordered this for you. This is limited edition.
Okay.
It's the first day issue. Check it out.
Nancy Reagan stamps.
Yes, it's first day issue. That's going to be worth something one day. That's not. You can't use that stamp. It's on an envelope. It's the first day release issue.
Thank you.
So yeah, that's a collector's item.
Just say no.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
You're very welcome. I thought of you and I ordered that for you.
I really appreciate that. I like when you think of me.
I mean, I don't know what you're going to do with it.
I'm going to keep it. The problem is I'm a hoarder, so I'm now that you said that this could mean something in the future, I'm going to hold on to this, and then when I'm like 85, I'm going to go back through my tchotchkes and be like, this is worth something.
I mean, chances are it'll be worth less.
Yeah.
But, just keep it in the plastic.
Okay.
And,
Good. I almost opened it.
No, don't open it. Keep it in the plastic and just hang on to it.
Thanks, Nancy.
See, here's the thing. Like, if you really want it to be cool, you take it to the post office, like in the city that it was issued, and they'll stamp it with the stamper, and that's really cool. Like, you see those every once in a while. Like, there are some $2 bills from 1976.
Oh.
There's a special stamp on it, and they stamp it from the date of issue.
Nice.
And that's really cool. And that's worth some stuff. Huh. Anyway, back to the bike thing.
Let me tell you, whatever Tavern's making right now, I want it.
Yeah, it's a repeat.
PETA.
So the Empire State Ride, it's this Saturday morning.
Bike.
July 23rd.
Bike.
It is a cancer ride, so it is to stamp out cancer.
That's really nice of you.
And so I'm trying to get Nate to do it, but our buddy Matt, the one that always texts us and says how much this podcast sucks.
Yep.
He is he's riding it with me, and you know what our team is called?
Serialously
Nuts, because we are for riding 25 miles. Yeah. That's it. I just wanted to say that.
I'm very proud of you.
And if any of our serial killers or Bull Chat fans would like to donate a little bit, maybe $1 or $2, or maybe a $2 bill, that'd be great.
We'll post the link.
Yeah, we'll put the link on our serial killers
website.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Just the website?
No, we can
Instagram?
put it wherever you want.
I don't know how to. What's the best?
I'll assist.
Hey, Sonny, can you teach me how to post something?
Absolutely, Dad.
Okay, so we'll find it somewhere. Queen.
If this was a radio show, I'd play this as your bed while you talk about it. Scotty B has a bike-a-thon coming up. Tell us a little bit about your bike ride.
That is Queen, right?
Yeah.
So it's going to be 25 miles along the majestic roads of the North Shore of Long Island.
Love it.
It starts at Roosevelt Park in Oyster Bay and travels along whatever the hell road that is over there, up near Brookville and whatever up there on Long Island. Is that the Gold Coast? I don't even know.
I couldn't
But it's
tell you.
25 miles, and it's like on the regular road. So like the auxiliary cop is there, like blocking off the side of the road, and he's going to say to us, "Hurry up, let's go! Do the last. You're trailing."
Bikes scare me. Like to ride a bike on a road like that.
Yeah,
I hate it because I just think if I
Potholes,
fall,
rocks,
I'm going to fall into traffic.
I have to wear my helmet.
Of course,
I'm going to wear the cool bike gloves too, with no fingers. What?
That's official.
I kind of have to.
Yeah,
because when you change gears, it starts. It rubs a lot.
Yeah.
Speaking of rubs a lot, you have to wear the right underwear. Like
you have to wear it to run too, or else that chafing is real.
On Saturday, you could call me Sir Rubs a lot. But I might wear like the closest thing to tidy whities because they kind of hold it in. Otherwise, look, if you ride 25 miles and you're just wearing loose fitting things, it feels like you're vibrating the whole time and you got punched in the balls. And by the time you're done, they're numb.
Yeah.
Seriously.
That ain't fun.
Speaking of, I mean, this is probably TMI, but they dipped in the water here at the radio station. So either they're sagging or the water is coming up to a higher level. Usually it's only Terminal 5 at JFK, at the JetBlue terminal. But hello, the other day here, that's just weird. Right?
Cool.
Okay.
Cool.
Anyway, so if you want to come out and watch, you can. It'll or join
Make
our
signs.
Team or, make signs. Go Serial.
Listly.
You
wouldn't do a Tough Mudder, you said?
I could not do a Tough Mudder. I just can't. That's a lot of training.
I think it's not.
You got you swim with electric eels or something.
No, you don't.
I don't get electrocuted.
No, they got rid of that part.
There's like mattress springs that are hooked up to batteries.
No.
I can't.
They stopped that.
I can't. You got to go over that wall. I'd be like,
it's really easy.
I'd be like kicking on the wall. I wouldn't be able to go over, and someone would be pushing my butt up, and I'd fall.
If it has slots, like slots. What's in between a slat and a slot?
It's a good question.
Okay. Well, to continue,
A or an O. That's the difference.
Cool. So you couldn't like walk or climb over it? You'd be afraid?
Is there anything? It's not like a ladder.
It almost is because there's places for your feet to go. You just have to like climb over it.
But it's muddy and slippery.
Yeah, but it's a part of the fun.
And then you keep falling off and you hurt yourself.
Yeah, I did not fall off when I did it.
You did a Tough Mudder?
Yeah, I've done a Tough Mudder. I did another one, like a Extreme Champion one. Yeah.
So you really would be good on The Amazing Race.
I could do Amazing Race or Survivor. I could.
Huh.
Let me tell you something. These calves,
yeah,
I could do a lot.
You know, I'm really still annoyed that they never called us back for lingo. That's just such BS.
Such BS.
And you want to know? I think I ruined it. I apologize because they asked what other shows that we've been on, and I said Rachel Ray. And when I said Rachel Ray, they stopped and like, what was it about and how long were you on?
Oh, but
you know, and I was like, it was like 3 minutes, and it was about me being a slob.
It's fine.
So, but I don't think they liked that for some reason.
Yeah.
But it sucks. We would have got a trip to London.
We just need to do The Amazing Race. We need to just make our casting video and submit it.
I think we're better off on just a regular straight-up game show where we stand there and answer questions.
Amazing Race. The opportunities you get from that are way better.
Okay.
Because then you get invited to... Now they have that new CBS challenge.
Yeah, but it's just... It's too much for me. I'm not okay in a situation like that.
You'd be fine.
I'm as much as you say that I am, I told you that I'm really not good under pressure. I'm not.
Yeah, but that's
like,
right.
And here I am with this because I'm familiar with this, and I know like when we're about to go off the air, I can stick like 10 seconds in real quick and I can figure it out.
Yeah.
But when we're on like in some foreign country and like I'm about to like, I don't know, miss a train or something, it's going to be tough for me.
It's less about the race and more about the challenges, though.
Right.
From what I've watched years ago.
I know, putting like things together
it's
and
more
pictures
like puzzles and going places and figuring out things.
I'm afraid I'd look like an idiot.
Well, I mean...
I know, I do that on my own.
No, I was going to say everybody runs that risk when they put themselves out there on television like that.
Yeah, that's. I just want to stand at a podium and hit the buzzer and go, 6!
See, I'd be more afraid of that one if I'm just being completely honest. I would hate to do that, and then it's like me standing there like a...
And me going, Andrew, you idiot!
Yeah, that would be the entire show.
Yeah, but see, that would
be me walking around being like, huh.
That's the entertainment.
Do.
Yeah.
And then you just being like
the typewriter guy from Sesame Street.
Yeah.
Oh,
yes.
Now you remember.
Yes.
Do.
Yeah.
Right. X.
No.
X-ray.
No.
X.
No.
We just did the whole bit.
You know, I need to make a new casting tape for Survivor.
You do?
Yeah.
You just
August 1st.
You made one not long ago.
And guess what happened? Nobody contacted me.
You just made one, though.
Yeah.
And you're like, hey, Scotty, why do you think I should be on Survivor?
Well, no, I made that one in January. Oh. This one, here's the thing. I usually wait and then I watch it like 17,000 times to make sure it's like perfect. But you know what I've realized?
No.
Doing that makes it bad.
Right, you just have to do it the first time.
Yes.
And just send it.
Yes.
That's the most organic, natural take is the first one.
When we made the Lingo casting video, that was a one shot and we both got calls.
That's right. You're right.
So I'm done with the whole produced thing. I'm just going to do one take. I'm just going to say, you know what? Boom, boom, bam.
And you know what? Every time we record a promo for serial killers, the first one always sucks. And we just say, nope, we should just do it.
Yeah.
You know what? Let's record one right now.
Okay.
Okay?
All right.
Hey, I'm Scott.
And I'm Andrew.
And we do a podcast called Serial Killers.
We also have an episode every Wednesday called Bull Chat.
No, we're not promoting this.
Whatever.
It's Serial Killers, where we eat cereal and we try cereal and let you know whether it's good or crappy.
We've had over 700 cereals.
Isn't that insane?
Absolutely insane.
Listen wherever you find your podcasts. It's Serial Killers with a C.
Find it on your iHeartRadio app.
Or wherever you listen to podcasts.
Duh.
Said that. Clink.
Clink.
Crunch.
Crunch.
Okay, so, I mean, whatever. But you just put all kinds of fun sound effects in the background and it'll work.
Yeah. Well, or we could do what the Brooklyn Boys do and take out like a sound bite that's
from the show, but
yeah.
That's a lot of work. You have to remember when you said something funny.
We have to have a memorable sound bite.
I still think that the what was it, the dinner party? When did we have the fire? Oh, that was the Spoonies.
Yeah.
The Spoonies fire was one of my favorite things.
I've heard they set like the date for it and everything, like
for 2022 Spoonies.
Yeah, it's huge. There's a lot of cereals in contention.
If you bowl chatters don't know what the Spoonies are, on the Serial Killers podcast, at the end of the year, we rank and give awards to all the cereals of the year.
Yeah.
So it's
the biggest award show of the year.
It's almost time to vote. We got to get rolling. No, it's actually still mid-year. We're good for a bit.
November is usually when we do it. That's when we did it last time. That was the cutoff.
Oh, that's for votes.
Well, yeah.
Is it televised this year?
Well, it's going to be on YouTube.
Oh.
Or maybe we'll live stream it.
On Twitch?
Yeah, that could be fun.
What's the other one that
or
sounds
YouTube?
like a bad thing that's not? Maybe you have to pay for it this year. Maybe you have to pay to watch it.
Patreon.
Yeah, that one. I don't like the way that sounds.
Okay.
It sounds like a group of people that are protesting.
Okay.
Doesn't it?
Maybe.
I don't know.
I don't know either.
Whatever. What else? Did the bike thing, did the old person technology thing.
We have 15 minutes before I have to end this.
All right, gave you Nancy Reagan.
Thank you.
Are you a philatelist?
A what?
A philatelist.
No, I don't know what that is.
You are now.
What is it?
It's a person that collects stamps.
Oh, that's fun.
When I was a kid, every year there would be a book of stamps. It would be like an album of all the stamps that were released that year. And there would be one stamp in a little sheet, and it would be pasted in this book. And I had them for years. And then when I was a dumb teenager, probably like 12 or 13, I started using them to mail letters. Because, back in the 80s and early 90s, you still put things in the mail. And now I'm like, what an idiot you are. You had all those books of stamps from the 80s, and you used them just like if they were regular stamps, you stupid idiot.
Not great.
It annoys me.
I mailed things.
You do?
I mailed, yeah.
Well, I mean, you asked me to mail things.
Well, I've mailed things in the past, too. In the 90s, Stickly on Nickelodeon. Do you remember Stickly?
I don't.
Well, you probably,
I was a little too old at that point.
I'm Stickly. And
No.
he had like little eyes, and it was a popsicle stick. And he asked you to write to him. So I wrote to him. I swear to this day, I saw my letter in the background of one of the shots.
Really?
I'm convinced. Never have. If I can go back and find old Stickly videos on YouTube, somebody had to have recorded every single one of his.
Oh, I'm sure.
But I am convinced that my letter was there, and I saw it, and I believe I saw it.
I don't know.
It gave me the biggest smile.
I don't know if any of my letters were ever read on TV.
He didn't read it. It was just he was a popsicle stick, so it's super thin, and he's standing in the back with all these letters.
Got it. It's
Yeah.
like superimposed on a green screen.
Yeah, I was never that important where they would read my letter.
I've said it in the past. I've sent letters to everyone, everywhere when I was a kid. I loved writing letters because I loved getting mail.
Yeah.
So I would just wait by I would be the kid that waited by the mailbox to get the mail. I was like, hey, what was his name? Not Gus, not Bert. Buck. My mailman's name was Buck.
Nice.
And back then they were mailmen. Now they're letter carriers.
Oh.
You can't say mailman anymore. Not allowed.
I don't know who barred that, but
This is a letter carrier now. It
Okay.
even says on their little jacket, letter carrier.
sounds legit.
It does.
Like letter carrier sounds way more badass.
But it also makes me think you can only carry letters. They deliver packages as well,
True.
right? And who writes letters anyway?
Poorly, if I.
Right, well, they're all bills anyway. It should just
Yeah.
say bill deliverer is what it should say. Letter carrier. We just carry them. We don't put them in your box. And did you know that when I was a kid, Andrew, you had to lick a stamp?
Yes.
There was no sticking it on.
Yeah.
Lick.
Okay.
There were calories in those stamps. So if you
It tasted like sugary,
no, it didn't.
or is that just the envelope?
Some
that
of them
tasted
were really
sugary?
gross. Some of them were bitter and gross.
Ugh.
Like the Publishers Clearinghouse stamps, those taste bitter and gross. So you want to win 10 million, you have to lick ass. It's disgusting. So, yeah. Although a lot of those are peel and stick now, too. I still enter that.
The Price Water Cooper House.
Publishers Clearinghouse.
That one.
Yes.
Who wins that?
People do. Andrew, I used to work there. I know that people... See, I'm probably not supposed to be allowed to enter anymore because I did work there at one point.
Yeah, I'm sure it's like you're way over your time.
They don't even know that I worked there. It's so stupid.
It's like the contesting here. You're not supposed to win for another, 30, 40 days?
They changed it. It's actually like 3 days now. I'm not even kidding. They changed the contest rules here and didn't tell anybody, really. You can win like after 2 days here. It's not 30 days anymore. Seriously.
That's insane.
It is insane.
Yeah.
So that's encouraging prize pigginess.
Yeah, and I'm sure you've seen your fair share of prize pigs.
I have. I used to be one.
Oh, yeah.
And then I started working here and I hated them. But then I realized, you know what? That was me.
Yeah.
So I welcome it. You know? But yeah, no, I was always the kid that entered everything. And even as an adult, I told you, I won that trip to Iceland by cutting out the little thing in the Daily News and pasting down the barcodes and sending an entry form in. And I won a trip to Iceland.
I believe that some of the things that I entered when I was a kid weren't real. Half of these ones where it was like, well, you win a chance to be on set, win this cruise, win this. They didn't do anything. What kid actually won that?
Well, at the bottom of the contest form, there is something that says, for a complete winners list, send a self-addressed stamped envelope to blah, 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 blah. And then they would send you back the winners list.
Shut up.
They have to by law.
What?
Yes, and there's always like alternate ways of entry. Like you don't ever have to buy anything. That's why they say no purchase necessary. But sometimes they'll make you jump through hoops to enter. Like, it has to be a 4x6 card, and you have to write like that. It's very specific. So if you don't follow the directions exactly, your entry goes in the garbage.
I think that I'm going to cut that part out and make it a TikTok.
What's that?
The fact that you can mail like a contest, like a mail-in contest.
Yes.
To find out the complete winners list. I had no idea that was a thing.
Oh, it has to be by law.
That's crazy.
I mean, nowadays, you can probably do it online. But if you look at a contest form, it'll say for a complete list of winners, send us. You know how to put a stamp on an envelope? Because you have to.
Yes.
You know what a self-addressed stamped envelope is?
Yes.
That's an envelope with your address on it and a stamp.
Yes.
And then they send you something.
Yes.
That's also the way that you can get extra contest entries for some contests.
Also the way you could do a copyright.
Okay.
If you do a self-addressed envelope and you send it to yourself, you put in, or a patent, I should say. You self-address it to yourself. That's like a part.
Do you own any patents?
I don't.
I would like a patent.
For what?
I want a patent.
Your shopping cart shower caddy?
Yeah, I should. Shopping cart shower cap.
The cap.
Yes. I would like a patent for something.
Hmm.
Maybe for a non-slurpable drink. I'll patent that. There's got to be some straw that will
Who
make
would
it...
need that? Not me.
Oh, Andy. We should have a contest.
With what?
I don't know. What can we give away?
Come and be on Serial Killers. Just kidding.
Okay. That actually
For a
would
complete list.
I think that a lot of people would enter that.
Oh my God, I need to stretch.
What are
Can
you
you stretch
doing?
my arm?
You need to take your shirt off more.
Can you stretch?
No.
Pull my arm.
Look how you have such a farmer's tan.
I know.
You really need to like sit on a beach for a minute.
That's alabaster white.
You live like 10 minutes from a beach. Go sit on a beach.
Not in Jersey City.
Go.
I would never in my
There's
life.
water there.
People, okay, here's the thing.
Yeah.
And this is what I'll say about TikTok.
Okay.
They romanticize these places. If I'm in the, like...
that are gross.
Without a doubt.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody's trying to make it seem like, oh, New York in the summer is fine. No, it's not. It's swampy. It's disgusting.
New York City, yes.
The beaches are not close. You go all the way to Coney Island, and for what?
Yeah.
No.
You have to head a little further out east, Andrew, to
Let's
Long
go
Island.
swimming in the Hudson River.
No, I don't think you can.
Listen, there are people on boats.
There are people that do.
Who go.
Yeah.
Absolutely not. Jail. Immediate jail.
No, just death.
Ugh.
Long Island has some fine beaches, Andrew. You should come on out.
I would scuba dive.
My dad scuba dives in the pool. That's it. His big claim to fame is he went to Bonaire one time and went scuba diving and took pictures of fish. And now, if you come to his house, there is a scuba tank with a little vest sitting at the side of the pool. And every once in a while, I'll go in the backyard and he'll be under the water scuba diving. Well, he vacuums.
Scuba diving?
Scuba. Do you know what scuba stands for?
Sea.
Nope.
Sound.
Nope. Nope. Self-contained underwater
breathing
apparatus.
Yeah.
Very good. But yeah, so he scuba dives in the pool just to vacuum it.
You know what? It's smart.
I guess, but I'm nervous that one of these days he's going to run out of water under there. I'm going to run out of air.
Well, has he gotten refills on his tank?
He has, but I think his gauge is broken.
That's scary.
He just actually got it refilled.
Well, then he could just swim up. It's in a pool.
No, but he's wearing a weight belt. So unless he can like quickly take the weight belt off, he'll just be...
I think he'll be able to get up just fine.
I hope so.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, there is a whistle on the vest, so he could just blow the whistle for help.
Underwater?
Yeah. Yeah, it's an underwater whistle. You just blow it for help.
That's a thing?
Uh-huh.
Huh, I had no idea.
Yeah, I mean, no one will hear it.
Yeah.
But he could blow it.
That movie, Open Water, has always scared me.
Never saw it.
With the scuba divers,
Never
and they
saw
get
it.
like abandoned by the ship, and then they're just floating.
Do you have to leave?
What time is it?
It's that time.
I could do 3 more minutes.
Okay.
I will go to 10:50.
See, I don't think that I ever want to scuba dive. I've been to...
I want to scuba dive. I want to get my
tropical
certification so bad.
Yeah, I'm not interested. And mostly because I don't want to put that gross thing in my mouth.
Okay.
Other people have used it. Unless I have my own regulator. That's what it's called, a regulator.
Yeah.
I
went scuba diving.
You did?
In Puerto Rico.
Was it scary?
No.
No?
And they taught you, like, if the mask comes out, how to put it back on. And that happened to me while I was swimming. And my dad said he was, like, shocked how calm I was.
I heard that if you have to vomit, that you're supposed to keep it in your mouth and not take it off and vomit in it.
They did not tell us that.
Yeah, I just heard that somewhere. And it made sense because otherwise the water, like, I don't know. I don't know much about scuba diving. I just watched my dad scuba dive in the pool. That's it. Well, I like snorkeling, but I don't think I want to scuba dive.
The thing came out and it was like, oh no. And then what you're supposed to do is gently put your hand over and then press the little button.
Right.
And, like, it goes out and then you just put it back on.
I think that pushing the button squirts the water out of it that's in the line.
Yeah.
And then there's air again.
Yep.
Or oxygen, whatever it is.
And you can't go up too fast, otherwise you get the bends.
That's right. You get that thing.
Yeah. Oh.
We'll be back right after this. Okay. And we're back with the bends.
Sorry.
What is the bends? Is that diarrhea?
No.
Is that vomiting?
So your brain, as you go under, you have to think, like, if you took, like
pressure?
Yes. The pressure of this, it would squeeze and it would get smaller and smaller.
Brain explodes?
Yes.
Or implodes?
Explodes.
So what is the...
Because you have to think, you're going from shrinking to then all of a sudden, if you don't do it right, that's why you have to go up.
Gradually,
very slowly. Because if you just go up really fast, think about it. You just are taking your brain, your body, and just all of a sudden pushing it up.
And is it like BENDS or is it like Mercedes-Benz? What is it?
I think it's the Benz.
The Benz?
Yeah, DS.
See, I always thought that was diarrhea.
No, it's way worse. And they have
Do people die from it?
Yes.
Oh, they have decompression tanks.
Yes, for that reason alone. Because you don't realize if you go up too fast. Haven't you? No, you probably haven't. But that's why also with like the deep subs that go under, they can't just go up because then the thing will like.
Now, what about going
cracking.
Too high? Like, what if you're on you get that on the airplane? You just get pressure and you have to pop your ears.
Yeah, I don't know if that is the same thing with flying.
Oh.
I think it's unique to the water because you're going down.
Pressure.
Yeah.
Under pressure.
Dun, 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 dun.
Very good.
The famous Vanilla Ice quote.
Yeah.
It's that little bitty ting. Dun 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 dun.
That one's dun 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 dun. Mine's dun 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 dun. Got it. That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. I went to see him in Boston on a bus. I won a radio contest.
Oh God.
Yep. It was the Vanilla Ice bus tour.
How fun.
Yep. It's great. I saw him at the Orpheum in Boston.
Love that for you.
Good times.
All right.
It's weird though. I was a young kid. I was probably 13, and I was on a bus with a friend of mine from high school. Just the two of us on a bus to Boston.
I love that.
Alone.
Nice.
You know.
It was different back then.
Yeah, that was the late 80s.
Yeah.
All good.
All right.
Anyway.
Well, time to go.
Okay, pal.
All right. Well.
Thanks for being here. Thank you for listening to Bowl Chat. Please follow us on all social platforms at Serial Killers PC. No, that's okay.
Say clink.
We're done. Elvis, say clink, Andrew. Say clink.
Bye.
Clink.
Clink.
All right.
Okay, bye.
Wait, where's the bowl?
We don't need the bowl.
Yes.
Clink. Wow, that was anticlimactic.
See you Monday with an all-new Serial Killers.
Okay, love you. Bye.
Bye.